Oh, this is the people I just played with. Depends what I'm gonna play. Same freaking map. They're decent, so I might be able to play my Victor. I'm trying to get my Victor up to a higher standing. Because I keep playing with the... When I first got to the top 100 Victors, he was number 3. Now he's number 5 Victor. I'm pushing... I got myself to like number 35, I think. I have to check because people keep playing it. So I'm going to see what I can do. Oh my god, a more Atomic game. Sweet! I don't get to be on his videos. This is not going to be good because Atomic is actually really good, bro.
3, 2, 1, start!
Force is the miracle.
I'm not giving up, dog. It's freaking Atomic. Patience. Gotta commend him. Gotta commend him. Out of all the freaking people we can get in the game, Atomic's not the person I want. Shit. This is using Atomic techniques too, man. Using walls and stuff, not to get killed. I made it in, bro. I wasn't clear. He didn't just have a clear shot on me. Shit. Need another second. I got the kill. At least it's a trade. At least I'm not falling behind. Like Atomyc is like one of my favorite YouTube creators too. You can see me. Damn it! Victor doesn't have those things behind his head. I didn't know he was freaking behind me. God, this. This is what they mean by Hunter's like a really strong character. He literally can actually come back and like mess you up. This is not even good. Hold.
Your team is halfway to victory.
Gotta be careful. Nope. I don't like that. Nope. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Attention, your opponents are about to win. Double kill.
God damn it. It was close though. Might as well put it up. It was close though. He might actually put this up. Because he three-pieced this hard. Like, I didn't even... Damn, bro. Damn. Crap. I'm gonna jump off for a second. So what I'm actually trying to find out is the leaderboard. I keep looking in here. Yeah, my scatty is abysmal. My daughter's an amazing scatty. I suck major butt with her compared to her. Damn it, that guy's high. Damn, I dropped to 36 with that loss. I'm like freaking 30. I'm either 36 or 39. That was a loss, right? So the way I found out something, usually after you lose, you get a bot match. Because I play a lot with my daughter. The way we usually do it is we try to play our characters. So this is a bot match. Every single thing you see there is a bot. That's an interesting symbol for the bot, that triangle. But it's an easy way to... I thought bot matches were gone, but they give you bot matches right after a loss, even at the super high levels. So what I'm interested to see is, like in the arena news, they said they're going to allow you to pick new characters after you die in 3v3. Because, like, I think one of the counters to Hualing, for me anyway, is like, is always like, Kazama is like a hard counter to a lot of people. Like, I played a match with Kazama with multiple tanks. It was Kelvin, Victor, and Fade, and we won that game. It was close. Me and my daughter, it was close, but it was kind of cool to win it. But Kazama's a really hard counter to it. It was a good game too because it was super close, and the guys we were playing with, like I said, were really strong characters. Damn it! I jumped over. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect to jump over. Yeah, I once fell off the map doing that. I ran off the map. Yeah, that's more like it. Next. This is bad. Let's make sure Welling doesn't just appear behind me. Hey, this better. Okay, he out. Next. So, the bot levels are like almost insane. They're like insane bots. I've gotten better at those. Like I can beat the same bot. Like that's not hard to do. And what you're doing too is you're looking for angles. This is like really good practice too. Like if you have a character you just got and it's a new character, after every loss you can actually put up your new character in a game to try to see if you can play them. It's bad. The reason I hop a lot too is hopping gives you really fast movement, and auto aim, even for bots, is thrown off while you hop. Damn, it's too tight. Here you go. It's too tight. Good to play a tank. Most characters can't survive that. With that 12,000 HP. Nice. They jumped down to get me. I was waiting for the heal. And I tried moving around and Hualing's like, not really. The bot's like, nope. Wave Walk is more one of the fun maps.
Your team is about to win.
That's what you call dodging. Jumped around the structure, then ran down the hole. Nope. Nope. Where you at? Where you at? Nope. Be careful. I can actually fall off. I actually ran off the screen like that before. Ooh, that was close. Take that. And I got the MVP, so that pushes me to 12-12. So I'm above the guys who are above me. So, if you're wondering how do I know it's a bot match, right? So here's how you tell. Yeah, I'm at the point where I only get 5 now, which kind of sucks. I keep forgetting that I reached that point. So here's how you tell things are a bot match. Those guys are, the names are very simple, and then if you go into match history, and then you go into here, and then you try to look at any of these people's information, everything is set to private. Player set to private, player set to private, player set to private, player set to private, player set to private. And the reason you know it's a bot match too is if you look at their symbols, it's that triangle in a circle, and you'll also see all of them have a letter faces, and they all have the basic portrait ring around them. That's how you know it's a bot match. That's how I basically I figured it out. But what's kind of cool is every loss gets you a bot match. Every win gets you matches like back to back. So that's how they fixed it. Because the only thing I'm still having having a problem with the matchmaker in the new matchmaker is my daughter and I, who've been playing for a while. So I've been playing for 175 days. So this is like since season 2, mid-season 2. And she's started playing a lot more. Like every time there's reset, we always play like maybe 2 or 3 hours. Um, so the key thing is she's like at about 80 days, approaching 100 days. We get matched with somebody who's been playing for 5 days. We get matched. We'll have another team where a person's been playing for 100 and something days. One of our players on our team's been playing for 120 some odd days. But if you look at his recent history, he's played like maybe 30 games altogether because they haven't played in a while, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like the skill levels don't make sense on the matchup that they give you. It's just bizarre. Like we get people who've been playing for 5 days on one side, one person playing 100 and something, and the other person's been playing for like a day or two or 12 days. It's not a logical matchup. So I don't fully understand. I think it should take a little bit more time to try to make some kind of a balanced team, because there are times where we'll get a three stack of really good players, and then we're playing against somebody, and somebody on our team has been playing for like 12 days. It doesn't even make any sense. The way the game works is every 20 to 30 days you gain skill. The other logical thing to do is if you really enjoy the game, you should be looking online for content of people who play it. Like Atomyc is a really good guy to follow. He has a series of videos that explains how to set up the screen if you're playing on an iPad like myself. He has videos that tells you how to play modes. He tells you about the blind spots. He tells you about wall hugging. Like if you notice a lot of the games when I'm playing, you see that I push against the walls and I run across the walls and I hit corners around the walls. I never just run right in the middle. The reason is when you run in the middle of a map without hugging the walls, the opponent has perfect line of sight for you. Specifically snipers, you're dead. And characters with really good range, like mid-range characters like Skady and a bunch of the other characters, they can just like kill you super fast. So you must always push against a wall when you walk around it. The other concept is too, certain characters counter characters. Like Victor, people don't understand, like he's a really good counter for Fort. He's a decent counter for Jabali. Like he's a good counter for other Vanguards. And Victor, unlike other Vanguards, since he lacks shield, Victor is a flanking Vanguard. You'll notice that I hide around corners. You see that I'm waiting for people, and I'm always trying to hit them or dash to them and then do damage real quick. That's the way you play him. You cannot run up the middle with Victor. Unless you're running up to soak up damage for your teammate. Like I've done that in a game where a teammate is getting shot and I run my Victor in front of them and just get shot up and die so they can survive. Because it's like that's what tanks do. They absorb damage. But yeah, there's a lot of folks who don't seem to get those simple concepts about the game. Like a lot of the new players, for some bizarre reason, they just run up the middle and expect to do well. They don't stay behind cover, even though cover doesn't work all the time in this game. But they just run up the middle all the time. Or you keep running in the exact same direction that you got killed and expect a different result. Run a different way. Hug a wall. You got to learn things like right-hand peek. You need to hop. When people are like, oh, when the developers designed this game, I don't think they ever expected everybody just to be hopping around. Do you know why people hop around? Autofire has a hard time of locking on it. Another thing is hopping makes you move faster. Yeah, that's why people hop all the time. Like, people complain about weird things like that. There's another thing. The reason you saw when I was around the healing thing, when I was just playing that game and I was circling around it, the reason I'm circling around it like that is because I'm trying to pick it up and mess up the auto fire of the bots. Insane bots have better auto fire, so they usually can catch you. Since I'm number 78 Victor in the world, globally, I'm actually higher now. Let me see if that match is still here. It's a Kazama. Oh man, me and my daughter play a lot, bro. Cause I was playing Kazama. Me and my daughter play a lot.